of Lake Erie, a look inside Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken at the 17. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. The stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
There was a time, and it was
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Watson. The ball comes out. The Cowboys have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, man, what a start for this team. 2 drives, 2 scores, and it's both their scores. First one by the offense, and Greg, now the defense gets one on the board.
Yeah, and this is just a dream scenario, Mike. I mean, you talk so often, guys, we got to start the game and capture some momentum. We have to go out and impose our will on our opponent. In this case, both sides of the ball have clearly come to play. We get a special teams touchdown, Mike, and we can go for the trifecta.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Browns offense ready now for their second drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Watson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Throwing on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Cowboys offense ready for their 2nd possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Yeah. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, here's Zeke. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stick with Elliott. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play fake. Prescott. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. On the draw, here's Elliott. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Got down.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now he'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's Watson now. A hit And he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Elliott. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. They'll throw again. Dak. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. He's across midfield. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 21-yard line.
To throw on second down. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard
So
line.
backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Watson. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. To return, it is Turpin. Crazy. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. 1st and 10. We'll toss here to Zeke. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Automatic first
A run here right side with Elliott. And he will get into the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Browns nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Watson now on 3rd down. Oh, a loose football. The Cowboys have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The Cowboys offense and veteran Ezekiel Elliott making their way back out. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Second and 7. To To the right, here's Elliott. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Grant Delpit up to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Zeke. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Cowboys. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the play fake, Dak. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Naheem Hines. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. See, this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd and long for Watson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Gonna start this on the ground with Elliott. Down the sideline, past the 40. Whoa! A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Now Prescott. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Shotgun snap to Watson. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Watson. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Watson to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Watson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Watson going to give it to Chubb. Well, this play like this drive going backwards. A loss there on 3rd down. A very quick 3 and out. Here's their punter now as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. That'll be returnable from the 35. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Prescott now. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he will go all the way. CeeDee Davis. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. Aubrey now for the extra point. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Hines now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. We saw the vet with plenty left, Ezekiel Elliott, putting together a strong first half. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game and has a touchdown run as well. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Here's Hines now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. On first down, it's Watson. That's for the former Bronco. It's Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Watson. Right back to Jeudy. He's got it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Moore going in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Chubb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On first down, now a loose football. The Cowboys have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And they will score again. This time it's the defense And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Greg, kind of a head-scratcher in this one. A fumble or two here or there. That's going to happen, but they've continually put the ball on the ground in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything quite like it, and it kind of seems like when it rains, it pours. It gets a little mental for the ball carriers. They're kind of contagious in a sense, Mike. But you know who also gets really wrapped up in it is the defense. They say, hey, I've seen that ball pop out time and time again. You get those guys continuing to believe it's going to come out and attack the ball, and you have days like this today.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Watson. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw is Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Chubb. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended, takes a big loss. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up 4th down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. A 1st down throw for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Hand off here to Zeke. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it here with Zeke. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's complete to Elliott. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Dak facing 3rd and long. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. Now a give to Zeke out of the gun. And he will score. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From out of the gun, it's a run with Elliott. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. He doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's got to hit the hole.
And he will score again. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where our run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been in front.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Unforced error.
That's so.
Untimely
Free kick out of bounds.
Inside the game, and then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Watson now on first down. That's taken in by Chubb. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Third and short, you think this ball is expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
Now first down throw for Watson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 43-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw is Watson. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Third and long for Watson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up fourth down.
The Browns getting their running team out there. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return break up. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination of the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for first and 10. Now Prescott. Now he takes off. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. And in this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Finding room across midfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on
Delay
time.
of game, offense.
They were going to 53. Yeah! They were going to 53. 26.
Now Prescott. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. into the end zone yet again. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On for the PAT is Aubrey. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround goal here. They'll start this drive with the first down. This pass caught by Judy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Watson to throw again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Look out for offense. And they're running back. Getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with great field position. A short field, in fact, as they start the first down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Tight end on the move left. It's a first down run with Elliott. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's a 2nd and 9. Prescott now. That's complete. Peyton Hendershot. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Straight ahead is Elliott. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with Elliott. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Again, here's Zeke. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Throwing is Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. The show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Third and goal. To throw is Dak. Now a screen set up for Elliott. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And they were able to run up a big point total here. Higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Cool. Iwasan.